Hello, good morning. So I'm Aishwarya Rajendran. Uh, Today I'll be roughly explaining about water treatment leads to produce clean water. So basically, our group teammates have come up with a machine where it literally produces a clean water. So it's about mostly about water treatment machine. So yeah. Uh, So this is our teammates. So Muhammad Hanan Yasir bin Hashim and his metric number AN180085 and Muhammad Izwan bin Othman CN1900089 and then Muhammad Zulkarnain bin Mustaza CN190048 followed by Ahmad Amirul Afiq bin Muhammad Fauzi CN190130 and also myself, Aishwarya Rajendran, my metric number CN190226. So we five of us have come up with a design where this is our water treatment machine. So basically, this is the design of our machine where will be explained in detail by Zul. So okay, the position and scope of work involved, which each and team members had been done, is actually myself. I did the introduction and had searched for articles regarding water treatment machine. So the more articles we collect, the more knowledge we had to design our own design. So I also had analyzed the articles and came up with the a very simpler design of water treatment level. And Zul had designed our overall project picture, while Izwan had selected the instruments and sensors for our design. So basically, he had knowledge on it. So he had choose the better sensor which could be used to upgrade our design while Hanan had described the details of our design and also regarding our block diagram, and also Hafiq had did piping and instrumentation for our design. So basically all this we have did together in order to come up with our own design of water treatment machine. So regarding about our project, my teammate will be explaining to you. So yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name Muhammad Hasim Hashim. My metric number is AN180085. I will explain my part about retail purpose technology solution. Any technique that enhance the quality of water to make it suitable for a certain end use is known as water treatment. Water treatment remove or reduce the concentration of pollutant and unwanted component to make the water fit for its intended purpose. The main source of water contamination are wastewater discharge from industry, agriculture, pollution, municipal wastewater, environmental, and worldwide change. We acknowledge the importance of water recycling to ensure long-term supplies of safe drinking water for future generations. In our project, we just use some sensor, gate, valve, and more. And we use for tank, and each tank has different process. Okay, so this is our block diagram for our water treatment uh, process. So power supply unit. The power supply unit supplies the 24-volt DC to both the PSC processor and input-output unit of the PSC. After that, the storage tank. The system process begin with the storage tank. If the transmit detect tank is nearly full, the wastewater will flow into this tank and stop. After that, filter tank, the pump and valve will then open when the storage tank is full, transferring the water to the filter tank. The water will run through a filter during this procedure, which will trap all algae and foreign debris that could taint the water. So that, Mr. Tank, filter water will be delivered to the mixing tank while the pump and valve are also open. The valve will close if the transmitter on the mixture tank detect the water level on the maximum pump. The blade will begin working in the mixing tank to mix filter water and chlorine. The technique of adding chlorine to drinking water to kill parasite, germ, and virus is known as chlorination. So that it will go to water tank. The pump and valve will open after the operation is complete to move clean water to the gas tank. Okay, what is the important element of process instrumentation sensor? One of the important is back pull out centrifugal and suction pump. So that pneumatic control valve, chlorine cylinder tank, and gate valve. So that what is important in field bus communication technology. One of them is control in the field, device to device communication. After that, closed loop control, sensor feedback. Third, reduce cabling, multiple device per cable. So that reduce hardware via virtual machine. After that, in the SCADA system design, we have field instrumentation. Second, field controller. Third, human machine interface, HMI. Lastly, network connectivity like field bus, protocol, and another. Lastly, the wireless system design. It's about strategic planning. After that, performing a detailed analysis. Lastly, working with the right wireless service provider. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Amrul Rafiq bin Muhammad Fauzi, CN 190130. So I will present about part C, which is process instrumentation and sensor. So in our project, we are using back pull-out centrifugal and suction pump. The back pull-out design allows the motor, coupling, bearing, bracket, and impeller to be removed without causing any damage to the pump housing or pipes. Self-ventilated, foot-mounted, center suction, volute casing, and single-stage closed semi-S open dynamically balanced non-clogged impellers enable unrestricted liquid flow. And the second instrumentation or sensor is pneumatic control valve. Pneumatic control valve is a valve that controls the flow of a liquid. Its function as the correcting unit of an automated control system and is controlled remotely. Compressed air is used to power the actuator. And then the third instrumentation is water level transmitter. The water level sensor is a device that detects an excessively high or low liquid level in a stationary container. A contact measurement is an input of water water level transmitter that turns the height of the liquid level into an electrical signal for the output. And the fourth instrumentation is or sensor, which is chlorine cylinder tank, bleaching paper and textiles, cleaning trash, and as a component in solvent, rubber, and insecticides are just a few of the applications for chlorine liquid. This liquid is kept in pressurized cylinder and must be closely monitored to avoid accidents and other health and safety risks. The last instrumentation or sensor is gate valve. A Swiss valve, also known as a gate valve, opens by raising a barrier out of the way of the liquid, of the fluid. When completely open, gate valves take up relatively little space along the pipe axis and barely limit fluid flow. The gate side can be parallel or wedge shape, although they are most typically wedge shape. Next, the student shown to provide piping instrumentation diagram (PNID) by using a AutoCAD drawing. So this is our design for the piping instrumentation diagram. So as you can see right now, we are using storage tank, filter tank, mixture tank, clean water tank, and the last one is chlorine cylinder tank. So this is our level transmitter. It consists of two, and then this is our pump. So it consists of three pumps. And as you can see right now, this is our pneumatic control valve. It consists of three. And the last one is a gate valve. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Izzuan bin Osman. And I will present my part, which is field bus communication protocol. This system using profile communication technology to show the application of SCADA. Profibus is the standard communication that used in automated automation technology nowadays. It is fast and easy to use to monitor this water treatment system. From the diagram, we can see there are 7 hosts for this SCADA system. The first host is the laptop for engineer. This allow the engineer to monitor and control the system even far from the center. The second host is server station. A server station is a computer or system that provide resource data, service or program to other computer. Host 3 is the uh, control room. Control room are where monitor of various industrial and technical process takes place. Host number 4 is the HMI computer. HMI computer. HMI is a human machine interface. Uh, the product provide process personal interface with the PLC control system. Host 5 is uh, programmable logic controller PLC. For this project, we are using 3 PLC that control sensor, pump, various equipment that used in this process. Next, Profibus is built on modularity and standard. The simplicity of use and the flexibility are two of the user benefit. On the same bus, fully integrated solution of continuous, discrete, and safety-related operation may function to the communication protocol. Next, I will explain about the analysis expression. Um, this pump start off in a static condition. The system intake tank is full with polluted water. So, if the water level in the tank fall below 28, the pump will start functioning according to this equation. The pump will shut down if this does not happen. This is true for all the pump in the system. Its value in the tank enable the equipment to function. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zulkarnain bin Mutazah. My metric number is CN190048. So I will continue about design and simulation. So as we know, our project is about water treatment system. So we go through to our design first. So water treatment plant. Okay, so this is our simple design. So from this first tank is our space storage for wastewater, and go to the second is the filter tank, and the third is to mix water with the chlorine liquid, and lastly is the clean water that we can throw out to the river or go to for the use suitable. So the process is very simple. As you know, the firstly we use the wastewater will go through the waste tank, and we use the transmitter to allocate the either the tank is maximum or minimum. If the water tank is maximum level, and the pump 1 and valve 1 will be on. So there, after the first tank is full, the pump 1 and valve 1 will on and uh, carry up the water to the second tank, which is the filter tank. So the function of filter tank is to make sure the all alga and the foreigner method is not true to the mixture, and is to make sure the water is very clean and good to good to serve. So after that, through the filter tank, this pump 2 and valve 2 will be on and the mixture blade with the valve on the chlorine tank will be on also, to mix either the with uh, water and the chlorine. So the function we put the chlorine water chlorination is to make sure the all bacteria on the water is exactly killed, and is good to serve on other, to make sure the water is safe to use. So while the after the mixture on this mixture 10 is done, the pump 3 and valve 4 will be on. While the pump 3 and valve 4 will be on, the pump 2 and valve 2 will be off. So if if we see it very simple is after this tank is finished their task, so the pump will be through the water will through the on the pump 3 and go to the valve 4 until go to the last tank, which is the clean water tank. So after the water tank is full, this the valve 4 and pump 3 will be closed, and its process will be repeat and looping every time. So the pump, the tank 1 to tank 2, and also until the process will be repeat looping. So if I on or pull it out manually on valve 5, the water on this tank will be out and go to the services in destination, which is to river or to the company that want to use the clean water. So after the tank is go to the minimum level, the tank from west tank will be operate as usually. So we go through to the simulation. I'll just start to make sure we clearly understand what the process doing. The treatment. So just now it's operate. As you know, the transmitter flow water on this Q1 and Q2, Q1 and Q2 and Q1 is operate. This one, the mixture and valve on, while the pump 2 and valve 3 is on. So after this mixture is going on, we can see the P1 and valve 1 and P3 and valve 3 and valve 5 is off. So after, while this one is running, you can see the flow of transmitter is okay. After the P1 will be detect if the transmitter detect above 28 of water level. So the water on the tank, this waste tank will be on and go to the filter and also go to this one. Okay, so if you see this, the mixture is off and the pump 3 and valve 4 is on. So on this tank will be water on this tank will be carried through the tank 4. So this process will be repeat until the valve uh, until valve 4 valve 5 is off. So if you know, you see, if the tank, the mixture tank is low limit, the valve on the filter will be on. They put out the water to the mixed tank with the and also the chlorine valve is on. While this one 2 is on, another 2 process is off. I think that's all for me to explain a little bit about our process. That's all. Thank you.